Hello, hello, hello. Hi, family. Hi, everybody is well. This is one half of your Aunties Could Never. I'm Auntie Sade.
I'm Auntie Nana.
I literally needed to think about that for a second. We weren't here yesterday, so we're back today. We took a little break because yesterday's show was kind of dry, but we'll get into that in a second. We are reviewing, recapping, reliving, retelling Love Island season 9. Love Island, that's on ITV2, and we're doing this because we love the bromance, the romance, the friendships, and the drama. Although it's been lacking a little bit, but we still love it. Before we get into everything, guys, please subscribe to our channel if you're not already subscribed. We have managed to get 1,000 subscribers before the end of this season, and we're so very grateful for everyone that's helped us get there. We're so happy. Now we've unlocked new levels, right? Yes. So we've got I think people can send us super chats, which I'm really excited about. So
come along now, so people can actually send us money, which is
if
crazy.
You really want it. I'm so excited. But yeah, we kind of hit that. That was a milestone for us. So we kind of hit that last week, and we was super. Oh no, this week. Sorry,
this week.
Yeah, happy about that. We will be announcing our next goal in our next season of what we're going to cover, kind of thing. I think that's probably the way to do it. So thanks everybody so far. But if you haven't subscribed, please, guys, do what your fellow mates are doing. Subscribe. Also, like this video as well. Like it now, immediately, so it's done and dusted. Drop us a comment, say hello, tell us what you think, get involved in the conversation, and of course share with like-minded people too as well, so we can grow this family. And remember, guys, we're not therapists, we're not psychoanalysts, we're not relationship specialists, we're just two very opinionated aunties. If you've got issue, really take it up ITV2. They're the ones that make the show. Do you know what I mean? Not us. But treat what we say, use your common sense, a little bit of pinch of salt. It really isn't that deep, okay? And no, because you have to remind people sometimes, because they be taking it home and all sorts, you know? But yeah, and also to mention as well, next week, Saturday, oh my God, it's so soon. Next week, Saturday, we are live in the Barbican in London on the 18th of March. Auntie Nana, do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, this is our 3rd year anniversary show. And it's going to be at the Barbican in a lovely space, like a full-on stage. It's like Saturday Night Live. We're going to have Remel London on stage with us, Richie Brave, Marvyn Harrison, so Nicky, Eddie from Domino podcast as well. It's going to be, and Mr. Dirty as well, who does Dirty Debates. It's going to be such a great night. The ticket details are in the description now. You can go onto Barbican site, purchase tickets. There is also a discount code, which is 3 years, and that gets you £8.50 off each ticket as well. It really isn't a night to miss out on. Like, you want to be there. We are hilarious, and all of our guests are just experts in their field as well. It's going to be a brilliant night. So join us.
Yes, do. It's going to be great. It really is going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited, a little bit nervous, but I'm really excited as well.
Yeah. As the days get closer, I am like, oh my God.
It's happening. Okay, so let's get into the last 2 shows, right? So we skipped yesterday review because it's the final dates of all the couples, and they only done 3 in 1 episode. So we just thought, let's wait till today for them to do them all. The twist that they had, though, was that each couple has to vote for another couple that they think is least compatible, which was interesting. I thought it was like a evil twist. Like, do you know what I mean?
They absolutely needed that for these guys, and so that you got more out of them, they needed to give them an evil twist. Definitely.
They needed something, isn't it? It's true. Yes, it was a bit like, it was getting a bit like, how are we going to get through these last episodes? We've only got 2 episodes left. So Sunday and Monday, and then we're done for season 9. So it was like, yeah, how are we going to get through these? So yeah, so like we started with, so if we cast our minds back to Thursday night, I knew something was up from the intro because Will and Jessie and Kai and Sanam were not in the intro. So they done a little montage of little pieces from dates, and it was only Will and Shaq, Sammy and Tom, and who's the first one? The Ron and Lana. So I was just like, how comes these guys aren't in? The other two couples aren't in there. So I was just like, what's up? What's up? And then it just unfolded like that. Yeah. So we started with. Oh God. So what you gonna say?
No. That's interesting. I didn't notice that.
Yeah. Oh, just in the montage. I'm always looking for clues because I feel like sometimes they just put little breadcrumbs. In terms of like, this is how it's gonna go. Ron and Lana, they're the first ones to have their date. I've just got my notes are they kiss and cuddle. Like Lana kisses and cuddles Ron like she knows him from college. You know, like that guy that you know.
Like old time brethrens. There's something about them. I don't know if it will ever come out, but there's something about them that is definitely very like old school friends.
Yeah. It's dry.
Yeah.
It's dry. Their day, so yeah, they were first up. I honestly think as well, order sometimes does matter. Do you know what I mean? Especially in one episode, them being first up to me was not great. It's just like, yeah, you guys are the least liked. By the producers.
Nobody wants to go first. That's like breakfast. That's just like a lame date time as well.
Like it's lame date. And it was a lame date. Like their date, was them on in a lake / pond / I don't know. Like first of all, they had them. They had a choir that was singing and dancing, a South African choir that was singing and dancing. I can't lie. I liked the choir. I didn't like them observing the choir the way they were observing.
I wasn't impressed. Even with the choir, I've heard better South African choirs before. I was like, this isn't okay. This isn't the best. Like, there's some amazing South African choirs. And I was like, this isn't the greatest at all. It was. I felt it was tacky. Like it just wasn't. It wasn't a great example of South African culture. And for one, like the drummers were wearing kente shirts. It was like, what's going on here? Like they have their own clothing. Like we don't need to just do a homogenized African look. Like, that's offensive.
I did think it was giving me colonial vibes. I didn't like it. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it was just like, okay, they're doing this like this. To me, I thought it did sound good. Like, you know what I mean? This beautiful rendition of this thing. And like, you're just hugging. Like, you could see Lana was looking awkward in the hut. Like, what aren't we supposed to be watching them? And Ron's just doing this moment. It was so weird. I don't know. It just felt really awkward. And then towards the end of the day, when they came back and they sang Lion King, I was just like, this is cringe. That was cringe for me. Like cringe. Like, I know why. It's very stereotypical. Do you know what I mean? And like, I know someone in that room was just like, why don't we do this? And it was like, yeah.
It was a silly idea.
It was a lazy idea. That's what it seemed.
They got the short straw of the dates. Like being in the stream or whatever it was, barefoot. I would hate their date.
Yeah.
I'd actually hate it. I was like, no, I wouldn't enjoy any of that. Like cold feet in water, just nah.
Weird choice, right? Like, why would you? What, like, but the thing is, on Twitter, I love Twitter so much because, you know, they just bring out receipts so quickly where like they had like Faye and Teddy in a bath of flowers. Like they were literally in water, submerged up to their waists.
These guys are crazy.
So I thought, like, at least it's just their toes, so that's okay. But it was just like a weird one. Like, what's the significance of the river or the pond? I just don't know. It just seemed weird, and I just thought that this is lame. This is lame for them. Like, if this is, and also they were also one of the couples. This was their first official date as well.
I know. I was like, that's crazy. That they've never got to date ever. That's really mad.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, the conversation also, they were dry. The thing is, like, if it was like this magical moment and magic, like, or aesthetic or whatever, like scenery, it may have made it a bit more interesting. But because they are dry as well, that's why it was extra dry. Like, it was just like, did you guys just put a picnic in a pond? That basically,
and got the local choir. Yes, that's exactly what they did for those guys.
I hope they got paid well though, man. Jesus, because
I hope so.
Yeah, it was pretty lame. Just kind of, it's giving me colonizer vibes. And then they were talking about their compatibility stuff. I thought at that moment I did write a note that they will choose Will and Jessie based on what they're saying. Yeah, and
but for each couple, I did my predictions, and they were Will and Jessie. It was like so no surprises there.
Yeah. And then we kind of go back to the house. There was this strange moment where Shaq smelled Tom's armpit and told him that he needed to go shower.
Just go and have a shower. If you need people to check if you smell, you smell. Just go and have a shower. You're going on a date. Do you not think you should just have a shower anyway?
Like, do you know what I mean? Exactly. Maybe he's over it now. Maybe he's
over showering.
He's over showering. Seriously.
I was like, dude, just get in a shower. If you've got to lift up your armpits and men have to be under there, like, go and have a shower.
Go and have a shower, mate. It's just doing the most. So Tom and Sammy, they were the next day. Just a stark difference in terms of, because my expectations were low, and then it was just like, ooh, okay. So they arrived. Say again?
That was a piss take. They actually took the piss out of Ron and Lana, like, dramatically.
Yeah, I don't think the producers like them, but yeah. So Ron and Lana arrive with Tom and Sammy arrive with Tom driving this vintage Ferrari up across this water into this like island space.
It was just gorgeous.
Mini private island. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Like the shot that they showed, like the driving through the water, the big house, like everything was just amazing. There was a woman playing the harp. And it was just she was dry. Did you say?
She was dry. She added nothing. She was dry. Nobody needed to hear a harpist harping on. She didn't add much, but it was stunning.
No, I thought it was like setting the mood. I thought that was really nice. However, as we got through the dates, I was just like, you guys are using less and less black people, and I don't like it. You're in South Africa, they're the majority. What's going on? So, like, I just didn't like the fact that she wasn't black. You can't find a black harpist in a whole South Africa. I don't believe you. Yes, I didn't like that. So then Tom, my note is Tom speaks English like it's a second language. That's how he does.
With Tom, I was like, so the harpist is like, she's putting me to sleep. She's making it really dry. The fact that they were describing his poem as great, I don't know, both of them seem quite both of them are not too smart. And I've never heard Tom talk so much. I was like, he was chatting. I was like, this is the most he's spoken. That was quite surprising. But also, like, so from the drone shots, I was really impressed with that. I was so impressed that they got the drone out for these guys. And also Sammy, I thought she looked amazing. Like, just her dress was stunning.
Oh
like the
yes, yeah.
line and everything. She was so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see they are the most good-looking couple in there. Like absolutely down. They are stunning
Definitely.
couple.
You can see them on red carpets, like just blending it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like they would look like they belong, and stuff. Like, not it wouldn't look awkward. When Sammy was saying, like, going through the compatibility thing, she said like Shaq and Tanya are so misunderstood, and she doesn't understand why. I was just like, yeah, racism, babe. That's that's why. Do you know what I mean? Because other people can get away with madness. They can get away with madness. But not and then Sammy also saying about Lana have had more ups and downs, but Lana having maybe more downs. And we're just like, oh, what are we not seeing? Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that's interesting. Yeah, I think we can rate them afterwards, but it was a very, very, very good date. It was just like a very, like, that was epic proportion. It was giving me same as like India and Dami and Ekin-Su and Davide, like that kind of.
As Ekin-Su and Davide, I think still visually nobody's touched their one, but you guys were close. They were close. They were like, they went all out for these two.
Yeah, no, they did. All the budget went there, isn't it? Seriously. And then we moved on to Shaq and Tanya.
Who did you predict they were going to go for?
Oh, the prediction for that one, I said Ron and Nana.
See, I said Kai and Sanam.
But it wasn't them.
No, because Lana's her brother, I was like, I don't think she'd do. So yes, I went for them. I think they hate Ron so much that they don't think that Ron should be with Lana. That's what I think. Because she keeps on saying it like it's nothing against Lana. Do you know what I mean? It's just so. But Ron must be a wrong'un if that's so deep that you can't even just tolerate him as your friend's man. Do you know what I mean? That's deep. That's deep. It's a no.
And so then we went on to Shaq and Tanya's date, which seemed to be, what was it, a garden or
it
was dinner outdoors with hedges, or it seemed like a secret garden maybe type vibe.
Yes, it felt like we've seen that area before, but there was lots of dates in it and they had just dressed it a bit different. But it was very familiar, like actually we've used this space before. I can't remember, it may have actually even been Sammy when Sammy came in, but it looked familiar. I was like, this is a new spot. They don't look like they've gone far really from the villa.
Those hedges didn't look real to me. I don't know. It looked like something built like the production. I don't know. Anyway, seen it was in there. That was also their first date as well. That was actually their first date, which was interesting. I don't know. They took a moment to thank the musicians. I've made a note of that. I just don't know. Like it was, they was super excited about them. I don't know. Anyway, not much to mention. Oh no, sorry, God, he asked her to be his girlfriend. That's the main thing.
Yes, and he was trembling while he was doing it. That was I mean, the cameras are all there in your face. I guess it would be nerve-wracking, but I was a little bit surprised as to how nervous he really did seem. But again, I kind of found it a bit boring. Like I was saying, I was like, I dipped out of their convo like numerous times. I just started scrolling, like, oh, they look cute. And then Tanya looked the best. Her makeup looked the best. I think I've seen it so far. She looked really, really nice. I don't like her dress. Same, it's that frilly shit again. I'm not a fan.
Oh, I thought it was cute.
I can't stand that style.
that and the mesh.
Not I'm not a fan. But her face and hair, I thought was, she looked really, really nice. And Shaq, I don't know what he was wearing. And I was like, Shaq, this is terrible. From head to toe.
But they look good together, though. Yeah, it did gel, but like I don't know, like it was cool, but it was just more of the same. Like I don't know how it's supposed to be different, to be fair, but it was just like, you know, them just saying how much they like each other and how much they've gone through their journey. He did say though he would move to Manchester. Like this guy is going to change his life for this girl, like 100%. Like she's nervous to meet his sisters, and rightly so. I think
Yeah,
she's got self-awareness in that sense.
She should be scared.
And for the compatibility, they shaded Kai and Sanam and Ron and Lana, but I thought more Kai and Sanam they were gonna go for. And yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't hear all of that part. I just went with you when you said they shaded Kai and Sanam, and I put them down with to the side of that, disgusted. So we know what I'm going to say when we know the answer. I was
disgusted. Wait.
Before we move on, Ashes to Ashes. Yes, hello to everybody that's with us. But Ashes to Ashes ask: do they wear their own clothes or sponsored fits from eBay?
I think it was a bit of both, personally, but I could be wrong. Mm-hmm.
I think the ones on the dates, because today we kind of saw there was lots of dresses for Sanam. So I think that may be an eBay. Yeah. So I think their dresses they were wearing and stuff was an eBay collection. And then Life of Bodge says, John Legend, All of Me really fits that relationship story. Yeah, it's true. It's true. That is Shaq all over. And then Ashes says, all couples convos were dry as water crackers. I definitely zoned out. I hated Shaq's shirt, but Tanya looked beautiful. And Life of Bodge says, don't be surprised if Shaq has something already happening in Manchester, because I didn't see it as moving for her.
Oh, no, he definitely was.
Life of Bodge, you wish. He's moving for her.
He's 100% moving for her. Sistrin also says, yeah, Tanya looked amazing. Her makeup and her wig fit, and she looked so cute. Yeah, I think she did look really good. So then on to today, because that was the show. That was all of it. Do you know what I mean? And I can't like it dragged. I was just like, oh, I have to keep my eyes on this thing. It was dragging. So today, it started off with Will and Jessie and Will. Before they went on the date, yeah, she said, oh, she wants something romantic. And look what they gave her. They took the fucking piss. They took the piss. They gave them a barn dance. Like they
I mean, she said it looked like home. She was like, this looks like home. So
that doesn't mean that's what she wants. She wants to move to London. She don't want to be. And I was just like, again, I'm just like, how is this fitting into South Africa? I don't get it. Like, why are all the white people getting all the opportunities in these dates? I don't get it. It was full of white people dancing. It was like, what, 30 people doing a barn dance? I just thought it was so weird. And then on Twitter, I did see it's just like Jessie, as in Jessie in Toy Story, you know, the cowboy, and they do a little dance and stuff. Like, so just like, oh, okay. But it's lame. It's absolutely lame. I think Jessie would have wanted that. Say again?
That's my idea of hell. Like, I would have hated it. Like, literally, honestly, the piss out of me.
Try. She would have wanted her big, dramatic, romantic moment. Do you know what I mean? Especially because if she knew going in that she was going to ask him. So Jessie asked Will to be her boyfriend, and he said yes.
What did you think of that?
To me, his yes seemed forced. He was like, his first response, like, stop, no. That was a bit the slip. I don't know. What could he say? He had to turn around. He had to say yes, really, if he wants to win. But I just thought, I don't know. I'm very traditional in no sense. I know it's not progressive, but me personally, I will never be asking a man to be my boyfriend, not ever.
Same. It's not like I'm opposed to it. Like, do what you want to do in it, but it didn't feel. It felt like he may be waiting to do something on the outside, and she kind of got in there quickly. Like it just didn't feel right. I don't know.
They're in the house. They think that they think that he likes her more, so it's strategic for her to make that move. Do you know what I mean? Like, of course, like this is gonna put those wagging tongues to rest. Like, no, I don't buy it. I really don't. And she was, yeah, she was securing Chelsea. But my note is not romantic at all.
No.
Like, at all.
Their food looked gross as well. Like I was looking at what they were eating, and it just looked like, you know, those cold kind of cheese slice, kind of cold continental breakfast. It was just like, this is a shit date. And again, you guys are taking the piss. Like, it's not good enough. Generally, they do really, really good dates. And I was like, this isn't it. I know you could probably put him anywhere and he's going to enjoy himself. But she looked like he was really enjoying himself. But that was a shit date. Definitely.
Yeah. Like, I don't think that Jessie, like Will's, like he's got the clown persona, and that's what they done. They done a clown thing, like, and they got fun. I'm gonna say fun, but she said she wanted something romantic, and the producers were like, nope. And they were talking about compatibility. He mentioned, I know Will mentioned Tanya saying what she done was a bit dodgy, and then they also mentioned Ron and Lana saying that Ron basically seems like it's a bit of a game. I thought that was a bit more serious. So I was just like, I think it's gonna be Ron and Lana, which
same. I was like, it's Ron and Lana. And the way he said it again, because I don't think we had heard Will questioning Ron before, and if he had a game plan or not when they were all doing all their passer. I don't remember Will talking.
He was involved in a conversation with Tom and Shaq for sure when they were talking about like the news of it. Do you know what I mean? And I think he was more taking it in, like, is that what's up? Do you know what I mean? So
but he seemed to be again like, I don't really like Ron, so I was like, Ron and Lana definitely.
And also, just randomly, and this is based on just observation, but I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out that at some point Tanya has told Will about himself, because I just think like especially even like, you know, his rap and like how he changes his accent and stuff. I feel like Tanya might have said something to him, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyway. And then also as well, what I did see as well, it's just like that shot when the boys were in the bedroom and like Ron was on one side and they were all sitting on the other side of the room. Did you catch that? Yeah. I was just like, they don't like this guy.
No, you can tell that. They're not on him, and the girls as well. It's like he doesn't have any kind of alliances other than Lana, and you see him spend all the time with Lana. So you know,
and then so then we went on to Kai and Sanam, their date, which was it was like in a kind of castle-y type house, I guess, that kind of thing. Big, like curving staircase, candles everywhere. They had a pianist playing them in when they first came in. It just looked absolutely beautiful. To me, it was giving like Beauty and the Beast type vibes. Like, it was like Belle. Yeah, do you know what I
mean? They got a great one. They definitely. And that's the thing, when you think of the stark difference between their one and then earlier on in the day, that's a piss take.
A lot of Ron.
And like, it's out of order. It's like, that's actually not fair. But theirs was like a step up from Shaq and Tanya's. Like, so again, there was a progression in there. But yeah, I thought they both looked amazing. I was really I liked their look. Totally.
100%. I really did. Kai was talking too fast for me, man. It was just like he wanted to get everything out that he was saying.
So nervous. So nervous. He's not good with the cameras, you know.
Nah.
I think it's just on him like close up and everything. It's like he's like,
yeah.
He got it all out though. He said everything.
He did, but I can't lie. I just find it very boring. Like, and I just like, oh, I just can't. Like, oh, you like Caribbean food? Oh my god. Oh.
At least he mentioned his dad, so we know that was his real mum that we saw.
Yes,
his dad was the black parent.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. It was just too moist for me. It was just a bit too moist.
They look cute, though. They look really cute.
Look cute. I think Sanam looked like a Disney princess. Like she 100% she looked stunning. I don't know. In terms of the compatibility, they were.
Jeanette just said he needed some Vaseline on his lips. Oh my god.
Mate, I don't even remember seeing that, but I wouldn't be surprised. He's got an issue and Sanam should deal with it now.
He needs to take it in hand, innit?
Honestly, I know everyone really likes them, but I don't know, man. It's just all a bit too dry for me, man. It's just I
think they're cute, but they are dry. They are, but they're cute. Like in a kind of, I can see them lasting for a while in life. Like I think they're going to be a couple, but no, they're not giving us any entertainment whatsoever.
Yeah, no, they really aren't. They really aren't. They're playing it very, very safe. So what did they say about compatibility? Well, I can't remember what they said again. Saying she can't. Ron and Lana. I put Ron and Lana.
So I went for Will and Jessie, those two, but I can't remember why.
I've skipped it because they cut. He said that the Will and Jessie, because it's what the relationship seems one-sided, and Shaq and Tanya because of the I love you thing, and that Tanya then going on to do. I really hold Shaq responsible for bringing love into the conversation early. By the way, that cemented it for me.
I was very pissed off with Tanya.
Yeah,
he did. Like he hasn't really let that go. Like he was always a real kind of. I don't like what Tanya did. So and also, I did think it was going to be Will and Jessie, but I wouldn't have been surprised if he had done Shaq and Tanya.
Yeah. Oh, so it must have been Will and Jessie, right? Because they got 2 votes. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I wasn't too sure about the choices between that. Oh, but it makes sense now. Also, as well, because Tanya's friend of Olivia's, I don't think that helped. Do you know what I mean? So that whole just didn't help at all. But I just don't. Anyway, I don't know. I think Tanya is probably too mouthy for him anyway. He likes his women quiet.
No, she's just a little from time to time.
Not confronting, or what do you call it? They won't confront anything. I just think that's what he likes. And then we had a little clip of Ron and Lana saying that he was like, just such a weird moment, a weird question where he was just like, oh, I've been biting my tongue a lot in here. Do you think I would change on the outside? And it's just like, I was with Lana, like thinking, like, why are you asking this? What?
He was basically telling her,
I'm going to change on the outside.
Letting her know, like, obviously, what you're getting in here is being softer on. So when you go on the outside, get ready.
Oh my god! I'm just like, nah. I don't know. I think Ron is weird, and he was right. He thought that he was gonna they were going to get nominated, and he was absolutely right. He can feel it. And I know they're kind of saying, oh, it's friendship voting and all this kind of stuff. That's what was going on. It's just like, bro, people haven't been liking you for ages, and now this is their time to get you in the bottom. Of course they're going to take it. Do you know what I mean?
Ron and Lana were absolutely pressed, like really pressed about being in the bottom and just trying to be cheering each other on. And it's just like, just accept it. Like you're pissed off. But I'm glad that they are, because even just to feel it, I don't think they're gonna go, but just to feel being at the bottom is good for both of them.
Definitely. So we found out. So then that was Kai and Sanam voted for Will and Jessie.
Yeah.
And then so that means Sammy and Tom voted for Lana and Ron.
Yeah.
Okay. Because they showed the pictures at the end, but I looked away, so I only saw the last one. Yeah, so Will and Jessie got 2 votes by Lana and Ron and Kai and Sanam. Sanam and Kai got 1 vote by Tanya and Shaq, and Lana and Ron got 2 votes, Will and Jessie and Sammy and Tom.
Yes. Yeah, that was the rundown.
Interesting.
No, I'm disgusted. I cannot believe that Shaq and Tanya voted for Kai and Sam. I was like, you guys are.
Why can't you believe that?
Man, for one, like, you should just go into these things with certain codes that you don't do that shit to each other. For one, that should just be a standard. They are the only other black couple in there. You could have voted for any of the others.
Oh, you're taking it there.
How are you like not doing Will and Jessie? Like, at the very least. Like, I'm not even saying do Ron and
Shaq thinks him and Will are best friends. Will don't think that, but Shaq does. Do you know what I mean? Like the way he was taking off man's boots.
For real, they have kissed, but still, like, I'm not. No, man. I was like,
I'm not surprised at all. They've got no alliances, and we all know that Shaq's judgment is off. So, why would you expect?
But like, Kai's his boy. Like, but maybe he puts Will higher. I don't know. I was just like, no, not the 2 black people. No, not the 2 black people. Like, thoroughly disgusted.
Mate, serious? No, I'm not even deep in it like that. It doesn't surprise me. Tanya's been hinting to it all this week. The producers have made us know that Tanya's not really feeling Kai and Sanam. She hasn't, and it looks like Shaq is doing whatever Tanya says, because yeah. Mad Gimme. Yes, I saw this coming too. Yes. Yeah, 100%. So I'm not surprised at all. What I am surprised about, I can't lie, is that Sammy and Tom and Shaq and Tanya got no votes. I thought, well done, mate. Well done. How the hell they managed to do that? I don't know.
Sammy and Tom, I didn't think were going to get any votes, but I thought that Shaq and Tanya was going to have one as well. When they said Kai and Sanam, I thought, yes, Tanya's going to be there as well.
Yes, but no. No, serious. Well done. So that means that those 2 are automatically into the final. Do you know what I mean? So, or the semi-final at least. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for real. Hang on, isn't it? So the next person that goes,
then it's 4 of them. So that's like semi-final, and then the final is the last 3.
It's the last 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So they got lucky, because they could have gone in this one if somebody had voted for them.
Yeah, exactly. So they got immunity, which is great.
I was really like, this isn't good.
This isn't fair. You was outraged.
I need to have a talk with my nephew when he comes out. Like, this isn't what you do going forward in life.
Also, like, I think Kai sides with Ron. They don't like Ron. The rest of them, they don't like Ron. They don't like Ron. Seriously. So I don't know.
Yeah, not impressed.
Yeah. every minute they're brothers or best friends and they're hugging each other. When Lana and Jessie were talking about, oh yeah, we nominated you, you nominated us, okay, and then you're doing big hugs. Get out of here, not friends. Not friends, you hate them.
Fake friends as well.
Huh?
That was so fake. It's the way like Will and Jessie were like, actually, we felt really guilty in voting for you. It's like you didn't feel guilty at all. Like, don't try it.
No,
but you had to pick someone.
You had to.
But yeah, I mean, all in all, that was the best part of the show, really.
Mm-hmm.
But still, it's lacking, isn't it? We're not really getting much out of these guys.
No, we're not. We're not. I think it's just, I do think it is just, it's been such a toxic season anyway, right? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, from the beginning. So it's just like, I don't know, like a bit fatigued. like can't be entertained unless it's toxic.
Yeah, no, I'm cool with it being like only 2 episodes left. I am like, okay, this is great. Yeah, that's fine. Let's get to it. So, do you think they're still going to bring the family, or are we not getting the family visit this
No,
year?
I think we'll get the family on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we'll get the family on Sunday, probably, because then we'll get an eviction and the family. I wonder if they'll do the family before the eviction. That'll be interesting to see.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Yes, let's see. So, who do you think will go? Let's do that quickly. We're at 40 minutes.
Ooh, out of those 3, I think it's hard. It's definitely between Jessie and Will, Lana and Ron. I think Sanam and Kai are safe. They've got so much support at the moment. I think they're safe. Will and Jessie, Lana and Ron. It's hard. It's so hard to pick because so Lana and Ron, people do still like them. They've got good support for sure, but I think people dislike Jessie more than Ron. So I think like Jessie and Ron are the weak links, like in those couples, and I think people dislike Jessie more than they dislike Ron.
All right, let me see what is our.
But I want Lana and Ron to go.
Okay, on a poll that I put up just on Twitter, and this is an hour ago, straight after an hour and a half ago. So far, it's Will and Jessie at 52%, Ron and Lana at 45%, and Kai and Sanam at 3%.
Okay, yeah. That's
going to be Will and Jessie that will be leaving. I think they will be the ones that will go at this stage, which I don't mind really.
If that's the case, then Shaq and Tanya are next.
Yeah,
I'd say, unfortunately.
Shaq and Tanya, or again, still Ron and Lana, depending on how they're going to do this vote system for them to leave.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, I've lost faith in Ron and Lana winning now. I don't think they're going to win.
I think it's Sammy and Tommy. I do like. I just do. Think that Kai and Sanam, they do have a big following, but like I don't know if people pick them over when it comes to it over Sammy and Tom. I just don't know. I don't think so. I can't. Yeah, that's a big ask. It's a big ask in our I don't even know what to call it, but in our UK society, it's a big freaking ask, mate.
It probably is going to be Tom and Sammy. Ashes to Ashes, who did you vote for? You said Ashes to Ashes said I voted. I also vote, but I voted for Will and Jessie. Yeah.
Oh, okay, to go. Okay, cool. Yes, it might be. Oh man. They still have, Jules says they still have the most Lana and Ron based on Facebook. Oh, followers.
Oh, do they? Cool. Maybe my original day one prediction of Ron and Lana winning may still happen. Who knows, man? Who knows?
Let's get them out then. They need to go now. Like, serious. That's the thing. I mean, I did think Ron and Lana in the beginning too. Do you know what I mean? But
oh, interesting. Sistrin says India is already in SA, so I guess Maya is too, which might mean no parents.
You think?
That's interesting.
Oh man, so what's Sunday gonna be then? Has to be something.
Their accounts are locked, but you can still rack up followers.
Yeah.
You can follow them. It's just that there's no updated pictures or any of that.
I vote for Will and Jessie. Oh, Will and Jessie, mate.
Yeah, Will and Jessie can go. They can leave.
Yeah, they can. They can.
I'm actually okay with that. Guys, I have another tip for you guys on content to watch. Chicane TV have done their interview with Martin, and it's actually really yeah, you get more of an insight into his personality. It's almost 2 hours long, and I watched all of it. And yeah, I like Martin. He's interesting. He's actually a really interesting guy because they talk more about his life, and it's not so heavily on the show. So you just get a little bit more context as to who he is, why he went in there, and what his life journey has been. Like, he's interesting. I'm not a fan, but he's interesting. I'd say it's a good watch.
I doubt I'm gonna like it. Dammy Sistrin says Dammy tweeted that he has to wait for his girl to get back from SA. So yeah, they are there. I suppose it will cost too much to fly them all out. I don't know. I just don't. I don't know why that's why that means there's no family episode. I think they still. I think
Ashes said, nah, Martin can't have 2 hours. Sorry.
I'm with you, Ashes. I'm with you. I'm not giving him that. Seriously, he's an arsehole. Phil's Fees TV says, thank you. I don't like Jessie. She's fake and acts unnatural. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like she wants a passport. I don't know if Will's a little freaky one, you know. Once he gets out and sees how popular he is, I don't know if they're gonna last long anyway. So.
No, I don't think so. I think Jessie's a bit too intense anyway. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. She wants like absolute total devotion and loyalty, which, you know what, to be fair, is fair, but not Will's not gonna do that. He's gonna mess up and he's gonna say sorry. Do you know what I mean?
I've hurt you and I've hurt myself, and let us down. He's gonna give us a speech.
Mad Gimme, yes, Will got more followers. He absolutely does. Will and Jessie actually have the most followers out of everybody.
Yeah, but Jessie's head start though, isn't it? Because she would have had loads of followers from the last time she was in Love Island.
But Will has naturally, because of what he does, like his daily updates with his lambs and sheep and stuff. Yeah. It's true. Why are you laughing? That's what he does. He's a TikToker.
He's gonna have a TV show, definitely. Interesting.
Yeah. Definitely. Why did Remel asks, why did they lock their accounts this year? I don't know why they chose to do it. Actually, it's interesting. It's interesting. Oh, you have a reason.
They kind of speak about it. It's just a theory. The Chicane girls actually mentioned this in the interview, that the PR campaign that Ekin-Su had, like, so she had a PR machine before going into the island, so you could see how that was activated with lots of her fan pages, like lining up pictures and everything before, and her Twitter account. So they were saying they think that's why they locked it down, because it was she could always change. Yeah, so they were like, we're going to do this so that people can't have a PR machine in place. That was their theory. Somebody just said that the family, Jewel just said that the family meetings were taped today. So yeah, I think so. We need something, and we need that emotion, because we're going to see everyone get emotional. Do you know what I mean? Like seeing their family, this near the end, seeing if it meshes well. All of this is going to feed into like the final voting. Right, so
Yeah, I would be surprised if they didn't do that, but you never know. A lot of things have changed this year. I can't lie. There's been little few twists and turns. Yeah. Huh?
I'm not even life of God. Oh my Lord.
Well, yeah, they're gonna get that anyway. They're probably getting that anyway, to be honest, Life of Butch, to be fair. So nothing's gonna stop that because we live in a racist society, whether we like to believe it or not. And this is honestly why I just don't think ultimately Kai and Sanam are actually going to win. We'll see, but I would be super surprised. I think top 3, they could definitely do top 3, but I
feel like second. They're not going to win it, but they'll come second, definitely.
Yeah. It would have to be. I don't know. There would have to be more for that to be justified. But like as also as well, I think also I said before that Shaq and Tanya will make the final. Do you know what I mean? They will have to because they're the black couple. They need diversity.
You get 4th. No, you're not in the final, are you? You'll come out.
Oh no, that's runner up. But like the last 4 are like what people do.
They're in the final. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Okay. I thought that the 4th one was just the first. As soon as we get to it, it's like they come out quickly.
Yeah,
that's probably going to be Shaq and Tanya.
Yeah,
probably.
I'll be surprised, but I hope it's
okay. Yeah, Life of 1 to 4, it's still the final. Cool. Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. They made it. I knew it. It's too much. They kept them. Too many things in their favor. Seriously. And Tom and Sammy, too many things in their favor. He was driving a freaking what's it called? Ferrari, you know? He said, what did he say? He said something like, I wrote it down. I was just one hand on my chick, yeah?
Yes. That was
you're living your best life. You're living your best life. Seriously.
Yeah. Let's see how the families go. I mean, if Shaq and Tanya, I don't know, if they had like a really nice, maybe if they had a warm and fuzzy, it starts off tense and then it becomes really nice and they get on, like the parents all get on and everything, they may be able to get to 3rd place.
Who?
You never know.
Shaq
and Tanya, yeah. Depending on that family meeting and how people take to the family, they could be a little like, I think Tanya's mum is really cute. And yeah, I don't know. I still have a little bit of faith.
Do you think it's Shaq's sisters that have gone or his parents?
I don't think it's his parents.
No.
Maybe it's sisters, right? Yeah, probably. Yeah. It could be his sisters, and then if Tanya heats up his sisters and they like her, maybe they'll be. Well.
Gilda says, Auntie Shana, you want Shaq's family to tear into Tanya? No.
You want a bit of drama?
I'm a Tanya fan.
Yes.
No, what I would her to have the opportunity to show that she knows that she's hurt him and she's really sorry, and I want them to forgive her in that moment so she gets more votes. That's
if that happens, she will get more votes. If it's his sisters and they are like, okay, we understand, and she explains herself really well, Tanya could give them a little bit of a lifeline. Like they'll be 3rd, definitely. It's all on Tanya. If she tries to go on bad girl, like, oh my God, yes, this didn't like me. It's long.
She absolutely can't. She cannot. That would be a bad move. That would be a bad move. And also, he values his sisters too much. Do you know what I mean? He said that.
I hope she understands that too. Like, I hope she just humbles herself, even if it's hard. She just takes this little step back and is like, yeah, no, I'm sorry. Like she apologizes. That would be great. Let's see.
You know what she should do? She should do a will. So she should get ahead of it. As soon as she sees them, she should be like, look, guys, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I was really confused, but I really, really love your brother. Like, honestly, I do. Like, if she gets ahead of it first, then she'll be fine because it will disarm them.
Yes.
It will disarm them. Do you know what I mean? So they'll be fake. Do you know what I mean?
She needs to do that, but we haven't seen her doing that at all. So I'm like, please.
And she's smart. I think she's, I don't know.
What you think she's grown up?
Huh? No. I just don't. I think that she's calculated. I think she's a bit calculated. So I think she'll figure it out. Like, she could potentially figure it out. Just be like, what's my best move here? And also, they're going to give her an indication, a better indication, whether they show it or not, of what the vibe is on the outside. Do you know what I mean? So,
I mean, if she played it like that, I would be clapping my hands because that's how she needs to play it. But we haven't seen her play it smartly so far. So I'm not hopeful. Is my answer to that. I'm not hopeful.
To be fair,
isn't going to take on an attitude if she's given an attitude.
That depends if the girls give her attitude either. Okay, we're assuming a lot, yeah. So say we're assuming it's sisters, we're assuming. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so it depends. Yeah. Also, as well, I don't know, is Shaq the older or younger brother, or is he in the middle and stuff? Because that sometimes determines things. Because I'm definitely much more protective of my younger brothers than I am of my oldest. Do you know what I mean? So there's that. Like, I don't know.
Well, as I'm the youngest, no, I'm just still protective over my brother.
Yeah.
If Shaq was my brother, you're not getting an easy ride with me at all.
But
I need you to apologize. I need you to be like, I love your brother. Like, what I did was bad. I need all of that.
Yeah. I think like it's how can I, it's like if they're older, then sometimes, I'm just saying sometimes, not all the time, but you know, do you know what I mean? Sometimes it's more like, I've made my decision, so it's just like, this is my decision. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. He seems, I don't know. It's hard to tell because he seems like manners on lock. So I don't know how his sisters are going to come across. I think they might be similar in that sense, so they wouldn't want to embarrass him. Do you know what I mean? On national television. So it's more kind of like, okay, he's made his decision. Like, I'm going to say something, but not in a deep way because we'll deal with that later. Do you know what I mean? I think it might be a little bit like that.
Could be. Yeah, I'm thinking probably more like Teddy's brothers coming in with Faye, who was a little bit frosty, and, you know, Faye had to warm them up and apologize and just be like, I don't like him and Like, I think that's what she needs to do. I don't know if you get that.
Yeah. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's actually a tough one, but I think she can do it.
Ashes says the clip of the sisters gave me assertive but respectful vibes. They won't embarrass him. Yeah. I don't think they're going to come in there cussing. I didn't get any vibes like that from his family or his friends. But I think there's going to be, you know, when people come in and they're like, oh my God, I love you guys. I don't think those two are going to get that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, she needs to start apologizing off the bat.
I hope, because you go to your family first, don't you? I hope when Tanya sees her mum, and hopefully it's her mum and her auntie, they say, they give her like a proper African talking to. When you go over there, you're polite and you apologize for what happened. Like, I hope she has that talk with her family.
I don't think she's going to get that talk.
I hope so.
I don't think they will go to like a typical behavior. I don't think so. I don't know. Okay, we'll see. But I just don't. I think that Shaq might tell his sisters, be nice.
There could be that too. There could be that too. It's going to be an interesting one on Sunday. I can't wait.
I'm so excited to see. That's one part I'm really excited to see. Also, like, no one else has ever really like frosty usually, right? So I just don't even know, like, if you could get any other awkward situation.
India's mum and sister, they didn't make it easy for Dami.
No, and rightly so.
So they weren't.
And
they weren't
him,
but they weren't easy on him, and that was like, that's what he needed.
They called him the wrong name as well, didn't they?
Yes,
that was that was.
They called him, who was the other one that was in this?
I can't even remember. Maybe it was Deji. Yeah.
It was Deji.
Well, Deji Dami is hard, isn't it? It's easy to mix up. Life of Bush says Tanya did worse than Dami. Yeah, she did.
Yeah. Oh, it was Deji. Yeah. No, it's going to be interesting. I actually can't wait for Sunday now. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, please, make this a good.
It's going to be any more. I wonder. You know what would be good if Lana's mum calls out Ron. I would really love that. I don't think it's going to happen, but like, I just don't think Ron is aware of why people don't like him, and is how he's treated Lana. So I don't know. Maybe we're past that now, but I just think that would be interesting. Yeah.
Sharice Owen says, do you know what helps is that the families meet each other? So they all meet each other before?
Oh no, they do. They meet each other separately, and then they sit together, don't they? So they'll meet, like, Shaq will meet his family, Thing will meet their family, and then they all sit together, don't they?
Sharice clarified that, because I was thinking it was more that the families meet
separately
before they come into the house. The families have all met each other.
Oh, it would be hard not to, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be hard not to if you're all going to the same place? Or maybe they have it like that, but I'm pretty sure they must do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life of Bodge says her mum ain't gonna call out Ron. She probably thinks he's the best thing since sliced bread. I'm leaning that way too. Actually,
probably. But I just hope. Because also as well, remember, like, Lana's been out with this actor that was in the jungle. Right, do you know what I mean? So if he treated her badly, which I think he did, like he dumped her or whatever, I think so. I don't know what the full story is. So, like, she would obviously, if she's been in like with a famous person before and it didn't work out, she's going to be really protective of her daughter. Do you know what I mean? So I think, like, maybe she'll be able to see through some of Ron's bullshit. Well, I'm counting on that she'll be able to see some of his bullshit and call him out on it. It's a lot. I'm reaching. I know I'm reaching. It's a long shot, but I would like that to happen.
I think generationally, have we seen Lana's mum? I can't remember if we've actually met Lana's mum.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I don't think
so. Depending on the type of woman that Lana's mum is, she may actually be for a man that's like Ron. For how Ron is playing it in my head, that kind of dominant man, some women are like, that's exactly who your husband needs to be. So
right.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. If she's like, I love him. He's the best thing in it. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
I love him.
him.
He's perfect for you, babe. Why am I pretending she speaks like that? She doesn't. Susie.
Oh, somebody said you did see her in Casa after Sun. Maybe we must. No, we've watched all of them.
Casa and After Sun. I don't remember.
I don't remember Lana's mum then.
No. He's the salt of the earth.
Yes, exactly. That type of talk.
If I was younger. Oh, good. Yeah. I don't know.
I was watching Martin yesterday, but I fell asleep.
Talking too much. Serious. I don't know, mate. There's I do think that Lana is definitely going to get some sort of makeup deal for sure. She's done everyone's eyeliner. Like, and her makeup has, for majority of the time, has been absolutely flawless in all conditions. So, so I think she should definitely get something like that.
Yeah, definitely. It's only been like this last week, but no, actually, it's just Lana. I feel like Lana has been looking more sadder, like just hasn't been her vibrant self. I was about to say all of that. That's not true. They have actually all been quite immaculate, but yeah, she just doesn't look very vibrant and happy at this moment in time.
I think since Olivia left, you know, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
she went on a downer. She went on a downer. So that she hasn't been the same since then. So they will be rekindled. Is there any more Olivia news out there? Since you're our Love Island out of episode correspondent.
I tried to watch what was it? There was an episode with, I think it was Heat magazine. It's like quick questions. Her and Maxwell. I just got bored. It was just the same, you know, same answers, nothing crazy.
Real.
No, it was just boring. Maxwell's trying to talk more though. He was trying to, but he's dry as well. So
are they still together?
They're still together.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Sitting close together. There's a few bits out there of her now. Like, so I guess they had exclusive for maybe 72 hours, the Sun, and then she's doing it. But she's dry. And nobody's coming to her and being like, you know, you were portrayed really two-faced. All I did see her say is they edited me quite a lot and I'm actually more funny and up for a laugh than they showed. So, yeah.
More funny?
Yeah.
I don't know. Other people got to say that, babe. Other people got no one's come out of the house and said, oh, Olivia's really funny. Have they?
No. Martin kinda.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Martin had more nicer things to say about Olivia, actually.
Said, girl, you lying.
Yeah, Martin was like, she's a bit funny. Martin said that what we saw her asking for an apology for wasn't what it was. It was Kai talking to Maxwell and saying, you're going to see what she's really like. She's not a nice girl. That's what she was asking for an apology for. That he said that. Well, yeah. It wasn't that he recalled. So it's like, oh, okay. You're still stupid for demanding an apology.
But you don't have to. Yeah, exactly. And she isn't a nice girl.
No, wasn't lying. I'm even more impressed that he was like, I'm not going to apologize.
Yeah. 100%. Serious.
So Beto Hem is saying Ron and Lana will win. I think they've got a lot of support. I wish I put money on it from day one. If they do win, that will really annoy me. I didn't place a bet, but let's see. I'm agreeing with Sade on this one. I think it's Tom and Sammy.
Yeah, I think so.
I think they got it.
I think that's what the producers want. I think they've made it clear. This is what's going to happen. We're seeding it into your brain so you don't go to Ofcom.
Guys, everybody that is in here with us, please like this video, and if you so see fit and you've been entertained, we do now have super chat facility as well, so you could send us a super chat. That would be lovely and truly appreciated. We've never had this facility before. This is so new.
It's so exciting.
So you guys helped unlock that for us, getting us to 1,000 before the end of Love Island. We truly appreciate it. We will be back on Sunday. After, oh my God, Sunday's a late one again, isn't it? Yeah, so we will be back on Sunday after Sun.
Yes.
So that's about 11:30-ish around
will
there.
Will it be After Sun?
Hopefully there isn't an After Sun, and then we can just do it straight after the show. That would be great. So yeah, if there isn't an after show, then it's definitely going to be at 10:30ish around there, and we will discuss Sunday's show. And Cookie T says, "Oh yeah, congratulations on the 1K. Woo-hoo. I know, thank you."
Yeah, thank you so much, man. So happy, appreciate that. I think 2 people will go on Sunday, and then we'll have the final reunion-y thing on Monday. That's what I'm thinking. But
okay.
Because whoever's voting, whoever's the thing of this vote, they should go at the beginning of Sunday show, and then we should have another one at the thing.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I feel like Tanya, I want to squeal. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Our first ever super chat. We're never going to forget this.
Yeah, we're not. Like, we're going to screenshot this and everything. So.
Yeah.
Thank you. Jackie says, when's the last episode then? It's on Monday.
Monday.
Mm-hmm. Monday is the last episode. So yes, all good from Monday. And then we will be back. You guys should tell us like what you want us to review next.
Yeah.
Considering Love is Blind.
Love is Blind season 4, I think it is.
Yes.
Well, someone mentioned Big Brother as well.
Yes, yeah. When Big Brother comes,
schedule. But yeah, that's likely.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Succession.
Yeah.
Succession. So let us know. Do you guys watch Love is Blind? That feels like the closest to Love Island for our family that we've got with us here. Should we do Love is Blind? Yeah, because that
I want to do stuff like Physical 100, but I don't know how people feel about that. But I love Physical 100.
Connor, we think that it's going to be Will and Jessie going home.
Yeah, Will and Jessie, and Lana and Ron as a close second out of those 3 couples.
Yeah,
as a close second.
Yes. So Ashes says Big Brother 100%. All right. Let us know about Love is Blind.
Love is Blind. Is that a no? Do people watch that? It's on Netflix. It's pretty good. I think it's quite cool, interesting. The last season, yes, it was very messy. It was.
Yeah,
it was very, very, very
I did
messy.
the one before that. Yeah, let's see. Well, we're considering doing Love is Blind next. Yeah. So that gives us like a week off.
Yes. Yes, it is on Netflix. It is on Netflix. And Succession. Do you guys watch Succession? I don't know if you guys watch it. But like that is totally different, obviously, to this type of thing because it's like a drama. But we actually, all 4 of us, watch it on the main show. And we really like it. So we're considering doing. I think we're going to do it anyway, right?
We're going to do a weekly show of Succession. Yeah. That would be another thing. And then, like you guys tell us what you want content-wise.
Yeah. Or what do you watch? Tell us what you watch as well, because we be watching all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. But Physical 100, I actually am. I've got into it. I think I'm on episode 3.
Oh, but are you?
It got me. It's the dubbing. The dubbing is the best thing. Like, look at his physique. He's so good looking. All those muscles. It's crazy.
The ad-lib shit. I can't take the ad-libs. But I actually like the competition element of it because it's so deep, like, and it's just they're so, I don't know. They actually reminds me of Nigerians.
That's what it is.
In a sense of I have to win. I must. Yeah. Like, it's my duty. I have failed.
Physical 100 is a good one, guys. Definitely. Yeah. That's on Netflix. Succession
is on Sky, Now TV. Now TV, I think. Or at Sky Atlantic, I think. Yeah. Yes. Physical 100 is on Netflix. It's so random though. Let me just say it's basically a Korean version of gladiators. That's the easiest way to put it. But they're just different fitness people, all different walks of life. And they're competing in these like really like strange games. It's like cross between, what's that thing called? Squid Games and gladiators, but
Squid
reality.
Games without any death.
Yes.
And it's like that. It is really good. I was so like, it took, you probably mentioned it more than 8 times before I watched it, but it is actually good. And when I put it on, I was like, actually, this is freaking hilarious. It's a really good show.
Honestly, I watched it on a random, and then I was just literally started shouting at the TV screen, like, come on! Like, I was just like, oh, this is giving me that Saturday night. You know, we used to watch gladiators on a Saturday night, like rooting for them. Kind of,
you get involved totally.
Yeah.
Like,
you have your favorite?
It was when they build the bridge.
Oh yeah,
I got up to there. So they're building.
You must be further.
Oh, okay. That was was like in, like there's like the one black guy in it, and then there's the tall baseball player as well. And I was like,
lyric
so
or something.
Yeah,
oh yes.
I'm rooting for a few people and the old guy. Like and the middle-aged
right?
Middle-aged man gonna beat your ass. Like, it's just hilarious.
Oh, I freaking love it. I freaking love it. Seriously. So yeah. Is there no death in Squid Game? Oh, okay.
Squid Game with no death ain't Squid Game.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying, the games.
Yeah. But it's interesting. Watch one episode, see what you think. Sis. But
you did mention Physical 100 on the pod, and then there was the other one that I was saying, but now it's gone out of my head. The other, the show that was in Tokyo that is more like Squid Games.
Oh, Alice in Wonderland. Is it that, or Alice
in Borderland?
In Borderland, sorry. Yeah.
Alice in Borderland.
That's great. Me, though. That's the thing.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I don't do like. Even, you know what? I'm rewatching Scandal at the moment, and it's a bit too gory for me, you know? Like, there's moments where I'm just like, it's too much. Like, with what Huck does, no, I don't like it. I'm just always like, oh. I don't like it, man. Seriously. But that's a thing, actually. I do want to talk about that at some point, maybe on the main show. But rewatching that show, do you know how problematic Scandal is, like, as a story? Like, the story is so problematic.
No, definitely. Scandal was a problem anyway. It was a problem at the time.
I didn't see it that deeply, like, before. I was just, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But I was just rewatching it. I'm just like, oh, bloody hell, this is a lot. Serious.
Oh, excellent. Mad Gammy actually watched the Borderline one. Good. It was good, isn't it?
Okay. Good.
It's a good one. So, so we will, let us know. Yeah. I will probably put something up. Have you watched Grey's Anatomy? Time ago.
No. Like, I used to watch it on the cuff, like random episodes, but not in the series. And I just feel like there's so much. Like, I just don't think I can do it. Like, do you know what I mean? I feel like I've passed it. I've missed it. It's
gone on for too long. I think I probably watched like 4 seasons. And what season are they even on? 20? It feels like it was
or something. I don't know.
Such a long time ago I was watching Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, it's true. It's been on for ages, isn't it? So it's amazing that it has been able to. Do you know what's actually back? Harlem. Have you watched Harlem?
I didn't know.
Yeah, that's come back. I don't know if it's weekly though, but it has come back.
Okay.
Scandal was wild, it's really wild. 19 seasons of Grey's Anatomy. Wow. I think the only thing I've watched that's got that many seasons is probably Family Guy. I'm not, and that's 20 minutes.
Nothing. I've never stayed with anything that long. Probably Modern Family, and they're on 10. But I've always Modern Family,
okay.
I love it. But 19...
people talk about that. I haven't seen that.
No, oh my god, it's so funny.
It's really funny, isn't it?
Flipping hilarious. I love every character. But Modern Family, that's like one of my faves.
Have never watched Scandal. Ashes to Ashes. No, watch Scandal. It's only 7 seasons.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not that bad. It isn't that bad. And it is very dramatic. It's ridiculous.
It's easy watches as well. I would actually, watch it.
Yeah.
Let's get into Scandal.
I don't even know how I got into watching it again. Oh no, it was actually my friend hadn't watched it. So I was just like watching episode 1 with her again. And then I was just like, actually, this is good. Let me watch it again.
You know what I do that with all the time? I wonder if you guys have done this. I do The Wire maybe every other year.
Oh, really? You know,
I can't tell me you've never watched it. No.
Never
not one episode.
No, I've watched the first episode and I didn't get into it. And it was just like, I don't know, it was just overhyped to me so much that I was just like, not feeling this. So yeah, I've never watched The Wire. I was more kind of, what was that? Oh,
How to Get Away with Murder. I actually watched
that.
Oh
yes, I do love How to Get Away with Murder. Classic.
Yeah, that one's great.
Yeah, I'd watch that again as well.
Modern Family is the best. My fave character is Phil Dunphy, but the rest are an easy 9 out of 10. Yeah. Phil, who's my favorite? Phil is my favorite, but also Gloria. I love Gloria. I just love her. She always cracks me up like to tears. I never watched The Wire. Oh, missing out. Like I know words. Like I know The Wire. Like I know Coming to America.
Really? Oh wow. No. I was more into, I can't remember what I was watching at the time. Definitely Breaking Bad. Definitely House of Cards. Obviously, we can't watch that now because freaking Kevin Spacey. But I freaking love that show in the beginning. Like, I really did. The last season was crazy. Thank you. Thank you so much. A super sticker. Oh, we got to laugh out loud. But yeah. This is so much fun.
Pictures from the 90s. That's us. That's our era.
Well, every time my nephew is really into Friends, so we watch Friends. We just have that on when he's here. Do you know what I mean? So like but Friends is actually really problematic. There's so many problematic things in Friends that I didn't realize at the time that it's proper problematic.
I mean, it's part of the time, like literally. Friends, I kind of watch from time to time it's on, but I still love watching Fresh Prince.
Yeah,
at the moment, are super into Sister. So we're going the beginning of that, and Moesha, which is actually like that's really for teenagers. Sometimes I got to switch it off because they're young boys. Like,
okay, yeah. Your boys are too young for that. Yeah, Moesha, I tried watching that again. That was a struggle. I can't lie. Like I was really disappointed. Yeah, because I loved it growing up. Like I loved it, but then I was just like, oh, this is I don't know. Thank you, DMJ.
Thank you.
So much.
You keep watching New Bella. We're watching that.
Oh my god, yes, love it. I haven't started season 2, but like the first season, brilliant, so good, so freaking good. And it's got Jimmy Akimbola in that, who we know. He's just brilliant, man.
That's why I'm watching it. It's literally but no, it's really good, and he is really good in it. I love how he just puts in like Britishness that is very Black British. He's
not corny.
Butler. It's not that old English. He's doing Black British. Yes, I love that.
What do you think,
Tanya? What do we think Tanya will do after the show? You know what? We kind of spoke about this before, but that's the one that I worry about a little bit more. But because she has her degree and everything, I think she'll probably be all right. I just don't think she's going to do well as an influencer. So I can't see that happening. And I don't think she's going to get a deal either. with like Boohoo, Pretty Little Things, ASOS. I don't think that's happening. So I don't think Tanya's going to be in the zeitgeist for very long, really.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I think she's gonna get really diehard fans. She might not get the mass, but she'll get really, really diehard fans. And I think I don't know. I think she'll be, if she's not like a macro influencer, she'll definitely be a micro one, like, but a very influential, like powerful one. I do think so. I think so. Yeah. She's like a little hot girl. Like, I think
Ashes, thank you. Oh, you guys are actually going to make
me cry.
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you so much. Oh, seriously, you're the best. You're actually the best. Thank you.
Mad Gammy said she's very beautiful. I think she might get a deal with beauty products.
Yeah, I can see that happening. I did, because she will have attention. Like, whether it's good or bad, she will have attention. Do you know what I mean? So I think yeah, she will. I think she will get it. She'll get something anyway. They try it out. Whether she has a clothing line, I don't know. But I think that whole clothing line thing, what do you call it? Like, is played out a bit. Like, yeah,
I feel you on that, because even Ekansu, like her line didn't do well. And
yeah.
yeah.
What's her name?
Gemma's line never came out.
Say it again. Sorry.
Gemma's line never came out, so she had a line that was announced, and it was like only it never came out properly. So.
But I do think like we're in a period of time where it's going too fast for itself in terms of Love Island. Like, there's not enough. It doesn't feel like there's enough for everyone to be stars. Well, we know that from the documentary. So they either need to slow it down a bit, or it's only going to be the top 10, 10, 10, or that you know, the 10 out of 10s that are actually going to get these massive deals. But it will have to be proven that they can sell. The thing about influencers, if you're already an influencer before, you're more likely to know how to sell items to people, because it's one thing being popular, but do people buy the things that you suggest? Do you know what I mean? So if she's been doing it and that's been the case, I can't see why it wouldn't continue to be the case, right? So that's the thing. But yeah, I don't know. I think India's done well. But India was influencer type beforehand anyway. Do you know what I mean? She takes a very good picture. You know, so.
And India has the full backing for when who was it that did that? When was it Pretty Little Things? They put that thing out like saying, should we give India, who should we give a deal to? And so they
right
to be involved in who should get the deal. So yeah, I mean, she's a star. India's definitely going to be for a long time. Let's see, out of these girls, the Jewel says, I only see Lana, Sammy, and Sanam getting a deal.
I would even say for actual deals, like the multi-million deals, I think maybe Lana and Sammy. I wouldn't even necessarily put Sanam in that category. Again, I think she's popular. People like her, but what would she actually sell that people are going to buy? I think like Sammy is definitely, you could see like she could definitely take the fashion arm very easily, and maybe more of a little bit of a classier type, which is what was that girl's name? I can't remember. She was supposed to do, but it didn't kind of work out. Lana, anything makeup, skincare, Lana, 100%. Yeah, like I think it'd be easy for her. And she is a makeup artist by trade anyway. So
she'll do. I think Lana's gonna be fine. Actually. Lana and Sammy, I think they're gonna do well regardless. I agree with you. Sanam, let's see. I hope she does. I think she is supposed to. I think she's a really beautiful girl. So I hope something comes her way, definitely. And we haven't had anybody with her look either come out. So that would be to see, actually. You know, although there's a huge Indian, Caribbean, anyway, community. So it would be interesting for her to actually celebrate her culture, talk about Trinidad more, actually educate people on how that happens.
Yeah.
And yeah, she could be a good influencer as well.
Yeah. Like, you know, like, do you remember Jourdain? Like, she does, I think she's like, she does well influencing.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, she's not like, not everyone who everyone automatically thinks of, but she does, like, her followers follow her. Like, they go hard for her. Like, do you know what I mean? She can sell anything. She does cool content. I think she's done pretty well in the space that she's in. Like, I think yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Casa. Yeah. No, she does. And sometimes I actually see her on some red carpets. Like, she also does other jobs. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. I guess it's one of those things, isn't it? It's just a leg up. You have to be good at selling as well.
Yes, exactly. And I do think Tanya has a personality. That's I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's so hard to call because she definitely does have a personality. People do, like, I mean, she's bubbly. She's bubbly. You can't see. If you have her on a show, she's gonna give you something. You know?
She is. No, that is very true. Jules says Ekin just isn't good with Instagram, plus most of her followers are fake. That was also what the Chicane girls were alluding to as well.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay. Yeah, probably. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Ekin's supposed to be an actress, isn't she, as well? So it's just like she's not doing that. So I don't know. I don't know work out for her long term, but you know, she's got her space, like her time when she's at the moment. So and all of these guys, what's going to happen to them? They're going to start doing skincare and meal prep. Sorry.
basically is what they do. Tom's gonna do well.
Yeah, Tom will do well. I think he'll be a model type. He'll do GQ. He'll do red carpet. I need a footballer now, so I don't know if he's active in that, but if he's still active, but I think he'll be fine.
He'll do all right. Trying to think who else. Shaq may do all right.
Yeah.
Kai, I can't see it.
Like I said before, if he does that, like, you know, schools, like sports for kids on like Good Morning TV, or like
Joe Wick.
Yeah, like Joe Wick. He could be Joe Wick for the, where's he from? From the north, innit? Like, he could be Joe Wick from the north. 100%. They team up.
No, Joe Wick's is Southerner. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, they team up. He could do that for sure. 100%. 100%.
I mean, Sanam says that he's enthusiastic about kids, so maybe he also will be on children's TV.
Yeah. He's so boring out. What's he going to do?
I don't know, but maybe he will be. I mean, he's a little bit scared of the cameras, but maybe he'll get better. Yeah, Will, I think Will is going to be like...
He's going to be fine.
He's going to be like the Brian of Big Brother. I feel like Will is not going anywhere. He's going to be a presenter. We're going to have him forever. It's going to be like, oh my God, remember Will was from Love Island, because he's just going to be a part of our lives.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think we've seen the last of him. I can see him on like things like Celebrity Juice. I could or like the silly kind of wacky shows. Like, I could see him all over that. But I could also see him on daytime TV doing segments as well. Like Alison, see how Alison Hammond started. Like, do you know what I mean? Like doing those. Yeah,
Will's going to like Ryland. Will is going to be part of our life.
Ryland, you see him on adverts, it's going to be thingy. And then he'll probably do some sort of campaign. Yeah, he'll do some sort of campaign for like British lamb or something.
It's bring back beef again or something against the vegans. Yes. He will. Yeah, Will is definitely going to be the one that is going to do really well. He can go at any time. Will doesn't. He doesn't need to win this. He'll be fine.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't at all. Oh, cool.
This is the longest one. ever.
Yeah.
Like, this is an hour and a half. And for the guys that know us from the shows, we have tried to cut down our content because we used to be live for like 3 hours.
I don't know. I still don't know how we done that, but yeah.
I
Seriously.
But yeah, thank you so much. And thank you to everybody that gave us super chats. Our first run of super chats. I actually can't even believe it. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Seriously, appreciate it.
If you haven't liked this video, please like it. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. And we will be back on Sunday. Just see how the show goes. I'll probably write something in our community tab. Or you can leave a message on any of them, the posts as well, because I see all of them. So yeah, let's stay in touch. Thank you so much, guys. Go on.
I was just gonna say, see you on Sunday. Can't wait. See ya. Bye.
Bye.